Coming up on the first pitch and starting in this one, Gustavo Mata. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Oh, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Jalen Chandler with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does.
Stepping in, Jalen Chandler doubled in his first AB. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And he deals. Just misses there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Makes a sliding stop, and they get the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early.
And up next for Miami, Jimmy Fabregas. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe.
And now up for Washington, Jalen Chandler. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Here we go.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramirez grabs it on the run. The relay, not in time. He's safe as a run scores. So 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Jalen Chandler. Swings through that one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and
just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Christopher Davidson.
Go, you got this.
yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season.
Ball, this one high and deep, way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Tsuyoshi Saito. Popped up.
You got it. Move.
Chandler hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Jalen Chandler. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Jalen Chandler with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of
DeMarcus Courtney, the next up for the Marlins. 2 outs. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Ripped towards third. Gathers and throws to first. And that's 1 out as they get the lead. Man at first. And now for the Marlins, Eric Lemon. Tying run at the plate. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Very questionable steal attempt.
Up now for Washington, Jalen Chandler. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Bases empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
Hey, driving, here we go.
Liner, base hit.
All over that one right there.
Luis Murillo, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, that's just a good baseball play right there. I mean, pretty good jump off the pitcher, I'd say, and good catch and throw by the catcher. And I think if you did that 10 times, half the time the guy might be safe. The other half, probably out. Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.